Okay, it's the next morning. It's really cold. It's like -10, so I gave the sun a little more time to come up. We'll see how she's doing. Chicken. Where'd it go? There it is. There's a chicken in the house. Did you guys know that? Now you do.
Not for long.
All right, drama on the homestead. We usually try not to share like too many complaints or too much negativity. We just try to keep things kind of positive and wholesome around here. But it's also winter, and winter comes with problems. So I wanted to share our new house guest. I'm gonna bring her in here in a couple minutes when Levi gets in from doing his work. I have to bring a chicken inside. She went broody probably about 2 weeks ago. We've been trying to break her of it by just kicking her out of the chicken coop, locking her out of the chicken coop, trying to keep her away from her nest, and it has not worked. She's she is a dedicated potential mother, which is not a bad trait to have. Maybe in like a month or two, I hope maybe she'll go broody again and we can have her hatch some chicks out. But it is the end of February at this moment, and I do not need chicks at the end of like March. It's still way too cold in Alaska. So we've looked up a couple methods on how to break her of her broodiness, but the extra added stress is she plucked all of the feathers out of her chest. She plucked them all like yesterday and decided to make this nice nest out of them, and we're supposed to get down to like -15 tonight. So we're going to bring her inside to break her of her broodiness. We're going to do the rabbit cage method. I will explain that further with what Levi set up for me, bless his soul, dealing with all of my shenanigans. I didn't want to do the rabbit cage theory outside in the coop now that she is like uninsulated with her nakedness. So we're gonna have a house chicken for a little while, and that's probably gonna make a lot of noise and stuff in the background. So we're gonna share how she does, our new pet chicken. I really like this chicken. I like all of my chickens, but I don't want to lose her. We're kind of like, I feel like we're starting to risk that. So it's time to kind of batten down the hatches and go kind of hard on stopping her broodiness. I don't know when last time she ate was. She's just been super, super on her imaginary nest of eggs. She doesn't even have any eggs. So okay, it's really stinking cold out here right now, but this is what Levi set up for me. If you remember from I guess it would have been, yeah, like last May, we brought home chicks and we had this like great big tote. Well, that tote has since like broken and had a really hard time. So he got this Costco tote. This is the lid that we built for the chicks last May. He dug that out of the snow because I've been using it for like sifting garden dirt. And what we're doing, the method to our madness here, is it's like the rabbit cage method. So she's going to be basically on this wire. The idea is she can't nest at all. So eventually she will, like the instinct to nest will go away. There's absolutely no way for her to make a shavings nest at all. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it works. Bless Levi's heart on making me a house for our new house chicken. And we will update as we go. Hopefully it'll work. Maybe I need to knit her a sweater. I don't really know, but I need her to stop being broody and eat and drink for starters, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go collect our new house chicken. Gotta grab some food for her. I'm gonna get some water set up. She's probably not gonna be real happy about this, but also she should be pretty easy to capture because she's just sitting in a corner and won't move. So let's go get her. I'm just stealing food from our feeder out here. I don't want to go all the way to the Conex and deal with opening it up and stuff. So we've got some food. We'll get some. Got some bowls and stuff inside for her, but everyone's outside but her, and that's just been the case every single day. She's not eating or drinking as far as I can tell, and just now with the feather plucking, clearly it's gone too far. So, I'm gonna go get her. I'll see you guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. Girl, you are dirty. You need to clean up. Dust bather. Hey, Mama. I know you want eggs so bad. Oh, you're going to be so mad. Look at how beautifully nested you are. We got to pull you out, honey, okay? You can come inside. Okay, Mama. Come on. Come on. I know. I know. Oh, you have an egg under there. Alright, Mama, come on. I don't want to have her bear for too long out here, but she's not even fighting me. So I would say she's maybe a little on the lethargic side, so I'm glad we noticed the lack of feathers now. Let's get her inside. Okay, now that we're inside, try and see how naked you are. This naked girly is honestly not as... No, you can't escape. You can't escape in the house. Not as bad as I expected, honestly. Like, pulling... Don't give me that look like you're gonna peck my eyeball out. She was actually sitting on an egg just now. I feel bad. She could do it, you know. She's got the grit, but she's not even like fighting me that much. Tells me she's been going too long. So, okay. Hey, Henry, stay back a little bit, okay? I don't want to spook her too much. This is not a very nice cage she's going in. She's not going to love it. I know. Okay. Ouch. Okay, let's just settle down in there. I know, it's not ideal, is it, girl? Oh, I feel really bad putting her in there, you know, with just the wire, but I can't let her nest. Maybe it won't take very long, you know? I hope it doesn't take very long. I feel really bad. Get you some babies, just not right now, honey. Not right now. She looks like she's standing on that. No, don't push on that. Looks like she's standing on that wire pretty well, Levi. Like it's not. Like it's the right size. Oh my gosh, that is a super warm. It's that light, chalky one. Because it's got a really thick bloom. So if you do that, that's the color. Let's see if it'll focus. What's that thick bloom on there? I don't remember whose egg we decided that is. This is a super, super warm egg. She definitely could have, she definitely has what it takes. So let's just hope that breaking her won't mean she never goes broody again, because I really would love a broody chicken in about a month. I will say I'm pretty impressed with how covered she can be despite plucking a bunch of feathers. But I really don't want to lose her, so a little discomfort to just get her back set up for winter. It's probably going to be loud in this house for a little while. It's okay. Okay, buddy. She's just mad. Maybe I'll cover you up, huh? Give you a chance to settle down a little bit. Yeah, she's just mad, buddy. We took her, in her eyes, we took her from her babies, so. I know. Just have this like nasty food water mix Let's go in here. Hey, angry girl. She is so mad. Stay back, Henry. Stay back, Henry. Okay. Don't push on it. Okay, I'm gonna cover her so she settles down. Okay, Mama. You just need to take a deep breath in there, okay? Settle down. Chicken! Where'd it go? There it is. There's a chicken in the house. Did you guys know that? Now you do.
Not for long.
Okay, deemed the chicken ready to go outside. It has been like 48 hours or something like that. I feel really bad. Her like solitary confinement, I don't like it. She is not acting broody at all. So I'm gonna take her out. It's dark. It's important to reintroduce the chicken to the flock at dark because they'll just all wake up and go, oh my gosh, look, you're back. Instead of, like, they could get angry and be like, you're not a part of our group if you reintroduce during the day. So it's almost dark out. Anyway, I'm gonna take her out and put her in the coop. I've decided that her feather situation, it's not as bad as I originally thought, like where she plucked. Her other feathers are covering it well enough that I think she'll be okay. Overall, she's just really cranky, so I want to get her back out, back to laying eggs and stuff. We will keep a really close eye. If she gets broody again, like the same day, we're just gonna pull her back inside. I'll have this tote waiting just in case. But she's been eating and drinking for like 2 days now, and she's getting pretty cantankerous. So let's get her outside. You show me the chicken? Say hi, chicken.
Hey, girl.
She's mad chicken, huh? Oh, no, no, don't do that, Henry. She's gonna get out. No, you're not helping. Okay. Settle down. Say hi, chicken. Say bye, chicken. All right, don't poop on me. She needs a name. We haven't named her yet.
Blackie, just like
Blackie.
Opie's horse.
Like Opie's horse. This is Blackie. Like Opie's horse in the Andy Griffith Show. So I'm bringing her to the small door here. I just didn't want to open the big door and she like escapes. I can kind of shove her in here. So without further ado, go back home, Blackie. So I think she'll do okay, but we'll we'll update on how Blackie does. I don't know how well you can see. No, you can't. She's already roosting with everybody else. So usually she'd be nesting like over here, but she is on the roost. So that's a super good sign. And we'll head back in, let her get comfortable. She's probably really happy. We had a really pretty sunset. Okay, it's the next morning. It's really cold. It's like -10. So I gave the sun a little more time to come up. We'll see how she's doing. There she is. Hey, Mama. I love it. There you go. That's good news. She came out. She roosted all night. I think it's a great success. That's my fluffy head. She lays an olive egg. I love her. Hello, hello. Come on, get your pets. All right, today I'm gonna be dealing with some of this stuff, but also on a little update note, the chicken drama I am calling totally solved. The black chicken, Blackie as she is now named, is doing really good, and she's just acting like a normal chicken. She's not being broody at all, so it was a success. Her unfortunate stint in solitary confinement did pull her out of her broodiness, so at least it was worth it. So hopefully, maybe in a month or so, probably longer than a month, maybe in like April, I can get her broody again. I have fake eggs where I can put them in the nest and kind of try to encourage some broodiness, but you know, we need a couple months before we're doing that. So that's just all that ended well. I'm quite happy that she is normal again, and quite happy that we have a chicken we know will do it. So maybe we'll actually get to hatch our own chicks this year. That would be super fun. If you weren't already aware, if you've watched a long time, you know, we're on a pretty small solar system, so the option for like an incubator it's not in the cards for us, at least not at this time. We'd have to run a generator like around the clock for 21 days, which is just not worth it. I'd rather buy chicks. So really a chicken hatching eggs for us would be the best option. But let's deal with some seeds here. These are all kind of a mess. A bunch of things have sprouted, a bunch of things haven't sprouted, and I am just gonna do a little revamp on some things that are and are not working. So I've got a lot going on, let's be honest. It is early March right now. Sometimes we film videos ahead of time, but this one's gonna be pretty stinking on time from when I post it. For starters, this mammoth sunflower, wow. It grew crazy fast, but then its little twin here hasn't come up at all. I kind of have a lot of that going on. Also, like, check out the moldy, mildewy stuff going on. I don't know if that'll focus. Look at that on my popsicle sticks. Thought I was being super smart with my popsicle sticks of like, yeah, I'm gonna be like all cheapy deepy about my markers, and they, you know, it's nice and moist in there, which is good, but they got like moldy. I'm not gonna change out my popsicle sticks yet. I ordered some plastic ones. I don't know why I thought the popsicle sticks were a better idea, because the plastic ones I'm pretty sure ended up being cheaper. But you know, sometimes you have ideas that don't work. A bunch of these, like the tomatoes, like I might just leave the tomatoes alone because they are not quite close to touching the top yet. Probably really just like a little leggy trying to get to that light. I'm probably not going to do anything with the tomatoes. I do have at least one pepper that I'm going to upgrade because it is getting ready to touch the top. So the more you know is kind of what I'm calling this little bunch of stuff I'm doing here. For context, I was kind of in a rush when I started these herb seeds. I was kind of herbs and a couple of flowers. I was in a hurry and just kind of needed to get it done before we had some guests get here, and I knew I was going to be busy for like 2 weeks. I didn't do like the research I should have to make sure I did each of them right. So some of them are doing well. Most of them are still taking a while. They're all supposed to be a lot closer to the surface than I planted them. I was just willy-nilly like throwing seeds in seed blocks. Never fails. I rush something and I end up doing this and fixing things. I'm gonna pull out these plants that are doing really well and put them in their own like 4-inch pots like this guy is. And then I am going to recover this with plastic so I can keep the moisture in better. I think I said it before of like the wood stove is doing great at keeping everything warm. It's also drying everything out. So I'm having a hard time keeping things as moist as I think the seeds need to germinate. You know, I'm enjoying learning. So I am going to fertilize. I picked up the good stuff. I'm gonna fertilize the plants that have gotten like their second set of leaves, as Google says. If you watched last year, you know that I started my own fish fertilizer. It is still presently in a Costco tote by the garden. What I did was fill it full of fish carcasses from dip netting. Then I filled it with water and then I closed it up and I left it. So that would have been last July. I'm not gonna open it until things thaw out. I'm a little scared to open it up, frankly, but there's no point while it's still gonna be frozen right now. So all that to say, I went ahead and bought some just because I also don't know if it worked. Like, I might open it up and it might be like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not really sure. It's a total experiment. If it works, it'll be great. But for now, I feel like my seedlings that have sprouted could use the fertilizer. So we bought it. I'll think about what I want to do with this tray because I'm almost thinking about maybe adding a seed to these blocks that didn't start. Okay, so I brought a bunch of stuff in to thaw out again for like the 1000th time. Yeah, that's my soil. This is gonna spill. 3 little dill plants. Doing pretty well. So this is that soil I mixed last time. And it's like, honestly, really messy. I saved this dirt for this, like I said in my seed starting video, but it's not really good seed starting dirt, if you can't tell. So I'm going to, look at that. There's a root coming through the bottom. That's a happy basil there. It's just the ice coming off the roof, Betty. All right. So this basil guy's got a bunch more room now.
Oh.
None of my other basil, there's only 3 others, have popped. I don't think I said that. I think part of potentially my problem is I didn't buy any new seeds, and I guess I didn't really fully realize that seeds can technically get old, and I'm kind of wondering if I don't have a whole bunch of old seeds here.
Ow.
Ow. So dill, I think I'm just gonna put all 3 seed blocks in one thing. Oh, look at those roots too. Very, I don't know if it'll focus on them. Very exciting. The dill's really happy, so it also must be pretty easy. But let's just, wow.
Please. Oh no! Moose!
What are you guys yelling about?
Oh, he's just a yeller.
Yelling about her?
Yeah.
How's your plants?
Good.
Just with the logs that we're gonna,
Yeah.
the ones that are gonna be for the sawmill and video.
Yeah.
Week or 2 or something, but
Yeah, that's-
place to sell.
I think that's totally fine. I don't see a big deal in that. Huh. You said there's other vehicles, and you kind of need somewhere to put some stuff, so.
You gotta go somewhere, you know? And the thing is, they're 16 feet long. They're not really gonna like drive down this way on the forks.
Mm-hmm. I'm such a mess. Ah! All right.
Mouse.
Mess, not mouse. Mom is a mess. Repeat after me. Mom is a mess. Let's just throw in some more, right? Why not? While we're here, worst case, we'll have some excess plants I can give away to neighbors and friends. It's like a total mess now. Nothing new. It's the way I operate. Let's get them good and sprayed down, gentle watering, and then plastic. A fancy sprayer thing Levi's mom gave me. It's for like olive oil. I haven't put any olive oil in it yet, so thought it would be good for this. A bunch more seeds have been added. I nicked the nasturtium seeds. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I nicked them because Google also said I should have done that the first time. And added a bunch more. So we'll see. I'll probably have like way more seedlings than I really need. Or you know what? Maybe nothing will come up. Maybe I am using too old of seeds. I'm not really super certain how old all the seeds are. So I think next year I might just start totally fresh on seeds. I was really just trying to like save the money and not be getting all like spend happy. But if old seeds aren't gonna sprout, which I didn't, like I said, I didn't really think about. Then next year we will get new seeds. At this point, I'm setting them aside. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. Sam? Okay, onions really quickly. I'm going to be super chaotic and just add a couple of seeds to where there's not onions popping up. Sometimes I'll water this with like a mason jar, and like bottom watering. But right now, this is just what I'm... These are the ones I started January 1st. Again, if you watched my last seed starting video, you know that I like put a dot on here, and then I drew a little map of, oh, from this dot, this is what I have, and then the dot washed off. So in typical Becca fashion, I have no idea what these are. They're all peppers, so. Yeah, it's heavy, huh? It's okay, Sam, just a couple more minutes. Oh. Pretty happy roots there. It's a little chaotic. These other ones aren't close to the top yet, so I'm going to leave them in so they can keep that moisture. And we'll label this as mystery pepper, and maybe someday I'll know what it is.
No,
Quite hard to think.
no.
Oh, that seems thick. Alright, it's like not even half a teaspoon.
No, Henry, I told you you gotta stay out.
No.